there's something different here about this. I don't know what it is. I know I get a lot of consultant type sales pitches to the consultants from other consultants, but this one stood out as special. And after I got into it, I realized it was special. It was different than what I'd been seeing or reading in other places. Why I chose this program? Probably because of its uniqueness. It was kind of custom tailored, specific to me. My first introduction to you was heard about it, saw it. There was an email. Somehow I got somehow popped up in my inbox, and I said, okay. I did normally normally would go to spam. It didn't even come up in spam. It came up in my main email log. So I opened it up, looked at it, and said, this is interesting. And I sent an email. Wasn't long from then, Roger says, let's have a short talk. And, short talk instead of an hour standard meeting, it's usually just a half-hour meeting. Well, Roger's was, I think, a less than 15-minute introduction. So that was also attractive, like just a short little intro, and got to know Roger's character and realized he's got a style that seems to fit well when it comes to what I do, which is process improvement. You're always thinking about how to make things better. So I like that. That's what attracted me to it. Every step through that process is unique to me and my needs. So I found that interesting too. That piece of it, that like using a model to your accessibility, really enjoyed that. You told me right up front I'll be available, and I was kind of wondering, how is this really true or not? But whenever I've needed to get on the phone or send you an email or ask, or if you stay over late after a session, whatever, you've been there. So, those things I found to be very good. So far, the value I've gotten would be kind of the restart. After all these years of doing what I've done, and sort of evolved into what it is, I haven't taken a lot of time to stop and be forced to reevaluate. So I think that's the value, to see if I'm competitive, why am I competitive? If I'm not competitive, how can I get more competitive? If some are looking at me as some kind of a commodity, well, how do I, undo that? And so I hadn't really thought about it. I just sort of, as things happened, I took it. As a customer would call, I'd take whatever they found me, so I'll go help them. And probably the one that I've ignored but is still sitting out there as value is the conversions, the idea of being more in demand and creating the demand and creating a pull towards me instead of me just waiting around for something to happen. That the value on that, more actively pursuing.
One of the other things I liked about the sessions was that they really challenged me. They made me feel uncomfortable at times, which, fun enough, I do like, because I think you need to be made uncomfortable in order to grow and to learn things. And Roger was very good at doing that in a very nice way. And I took an awful lot from that.